Shinobi Life 2 is a remaster of Shinobi Life, meaning that all the game passes from Shinobi Life are transferring, just without the pay to win features. Also, if you bought game passes from Beyond or Shinobi Origin, they are transferring over to this game. We're rewarding you guys for supporting us for over the years. It means a lot. It really does. We're giving you guys a free game that we're focusing on gameplay over money. If we wanted to make money, we would just sell different game passes, but we're not going to do that. We want to focus heavily on gameplay, especially within the community side, as the Shinobi Life is going to be exactly how Shinobi Life was. The RPG is going to be exactly how Shinobi Life was. The community is what I'm very excited for. It's going to be open for everyone. At first, it's going to be very closed because we are doing testing and different generations to get in, and then it will be open for everyone to come and play. The community is titled Story within this game. It's going to have its own lore, it's going to have its own characters, and those characters build on the lore. We have writers from every single villages that write lore within the village. If you're into any community stuff and want to join our great community, join us. We're open community. We welcome everyone. We're not biased. Everyone is welcome. So the RPG map is using universes like Guiding and Shinobi Life, where it's separated into its own universes, like how you have the big world and then you have the mini maps. But for Shinobi Life 2, it's only going to use the universe maps because these are very taxing on low-end computers. So you guys can experience like what we're going to be experiencing in the community. And you get to see how beautiful the map looks, and you get to just experience the best of both worlds within the RPG. For the community version of this game, this map is called Ascendance. Ascendance is Overkill remastered, rebuilt, better for missions, rebuilt for optimization. It has 15k less parts, and it's going to be much more fun to run missions on. So there's going to be regular Mangekyos, and then there's going to be eternal Mangekyos. We're just checking out the user interface in game. I'll explain all the stats later in the video. So the idea behind the tree jumping concept was to take Beyonds, take Origin, mix it together, and make the perfect tree jumping. One that allows you to like use your camera freely and movement freely. One that allows you to hide within trees, and one that allows you to get up in trees easily. Something that you can easily travel around the map. It's something that feels better than our previous games. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. You can check out how the tree jumping works by how fast I can go from one end of the map to the other. I'll be messing around within the video as this is a voiceover. I'll see you guys in scene 7. We've never been good with stat systems until recently with all the good calculations. I've gotten really good at calculating and balancing things over the years. Unlike Shinobi Life, which has 5 stats, this game only has 4 stats. There's no summon stat. Summon is considered a ninjutsu, so it's within the ninjutsu stat. I will begin going over each stat. Chakra and health are the simple ones. Points applied into chakra and health add onto your HP/chakra. Ninjutsu and taijutsu are the more complex ones. In all the games, we didn't really calculate stat systems or took anything into account till the last minute, like Beyond and Origin. Origin stat system was not perfect, and some stats were useless. So we wanted to make every stat in this game very useful. In order to do that, with ninjutsu, points applied within ninjutsu give chakra take, chakra refill, and jutsu damage. Now, you're wondering how all these calculations work. So, with the health and chakra being added, ninjutsu is one of those things that must buff up your jutsus. You might have noticed previously that there was individual jutsu levels and stats. Some ninjutsus require you to have higher levels of chakra to even use. So, within the system, you will need to balance your character in order to use those jutsus while having a good refill. In this game, we are using not an auto refill. We're using a manual refill. So when you press C, it charges your chakra. It's not going to be like Shinobi Origin. This game is exactly like Shinobi Life. It has a bit of mixtures from Beyond. Some concepts are from Beyond. The Genkai system's a little different, but it works with ninjutsu as well. So you can basically, when you level, you get stronger. Higher level you are, the stronger you are. It applies to all things. The taijutsu stat is basically the more hand-to-hand combat, the kenjutsu, everything is within the taijutsu stat. So taijutsu does your max damage for your combat, max damage for your strong punch, your spec attack for your weapon, your regular attack for your weapon. It does a lot. It does add. Taijutsu also adds onto your stamina, your rush attack. Taijutsu is basically one of the most important stats within this game. We've never focused on the taijutsu stat within any of our games because we were too caught up in creating a really good combat system, but never focused on creating a good stat system. We created this stat system to just be overall useful. There's no stat that doesn't matter. You must level every stat, as it is required to unlock things using stats within the game, and it buffs up your character. So it's a really good progression system, and it's simple. It doesn't have like 10 stats that really don't matter. This stat system sticks to simplicity and usefulness. Nothing is useless. Everything matters within the stat system. We do not plan to add new stats or make changes to the stat system as it is already balanced and tested.
Yeah, it's right click right away before they hit them.
So that probably is a lot to take in. We're going to show you the little details and how it works within the battle. All those controls matter. Every single one of them matters. They're not useless. You're going to use every single one of those once you master the game. It might look complex, but trust me, it's simple to understand, it's easy to get into. We're also not focused on hand-to-hand combat. There's also Jutsu combat, which you'll see.
What the fuck are you doing? What?
we stopped focusing on Jutsu combat after Beyond, like Beyond's Alpha. We stopped focusing on thinking about like maybe a combat, like we only thought about the combat system. We completely forgot about the Jutsu combat system. When Beyond first came out, it had this really good concept with the Jutsu combat system, and we stopped focusing on that, and we stopped focusing on that in Origin, and we went straight back to that concept. I hope you guys see that everything matters, even the combat system. We haven't even showed off the taijutsu yet. That's going to come later in the video. Everything matters in this game. Everything. I hope that seeing the clips that you saw with us fighting with different abilities, fighting with different everything, changes your mind on, whoa, everything can be useful if used right. Everything can be useful if used right. Every little thing should matter within this game. And just making things useful to the right people if they have the skill. I'm not going to be talking. I want you guys to enjoy the fights. Pay attention to jutsus. Some of them have really good behavior, some of them auto track. Just pay attention to the fight and you'll see how jutsus are used. I'll talk more in the taijutsu scene.
Good seconds wasting right there.
I'm getting Jutsu. The first Jutsu, I should probably get like one. Alright, I also want to show if that I can block moves, right? Alright, do it again. You block it. Alright, I go do it, and then you do the offensive move. Alright. Alright. Alright, get what the dragon, because it looks cool. What are you aiming? I have to wait 9 seconds. Alright. Just stand at the edge of the cliff. Jump off.
You fucking suck.
But yeah.
To wait for a second. Stop. I think that might actually be useful. Should I do it? I don't know what it is. I forget. Oh, it's this combo.
So me and my brother, we're doing a test battle right here, and then we're gonna get into an actual battle. You're gonna see how really good taijutsu fighting is in this game. Everything is useful. Every single move's useful. It depends on what you combo your moves with. I expect you guys to make the OP meta combos. Honestly, the second last one is really good. The Leaf Hot Wind and Leaf Whirlwind mix with dynamic entry. I found that to be a really good mix for combos. But there's everything that can be mixed with combos. You just need to learn how to fight with it, honestly. For the rest of the videos, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the fighting and see how nice it looks. I'm not gonna be talking way too much within the video.
Honestly, fight. It only happens when you die.
if you haven't been paying attention, hand-to-hand combat can cancel jutsu castings, so you can stop someone from performing a jutsu before they perform it. When you mode Awaken, it adds points onto your stats, so your character literally gets stronger. You get speed buffs, you get the mode move, you get different forms of the mode. I forgot to showcase this within the gates. When you mode, you also have a time limit of using it and a cooldown to use it again. Modes within this game is designed really nice. Anyways, back to the videos, back to showcasing. Hey everyone, I'm glad you made it to the end of the video. This was a lot to do, a lot of editing. I wanted to edit all the Keki Genkais, but that would be almost another 40 to 50 minutes of editing, and there will be like another addition of 30 minutes within this video. There's a lot of Keki Genkais within this game. The Keki Genkais overweight the elements, everything you saw, there's way more abilities within the Keki Genkais. Dang, this is a voiceover on a voiceover. I'm just taking my time to appreciate the final editing of this video. Did you guys not see that Hyuga, in all our games, Hyuga clan has never been this good. Look how nice it looks. Or we might do multiple videos if you guys don't hit the likes. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked what you just saw with the Byakugan, which it's really amazing. The Byakugan in this game is very OP. I mean, everything is OP in its own kind of way. You just have to know how to use your things. So you guys know that the game is basically Shinobi Life. Shinobi Life was our first kind of game, and this is a remaster of it. The same content, the same functions, except a bit improved. Like you saw how the combat system worked, it's a little different, but includes a Jutsu combat system, so it's not just focused on hand-to-hand combat. Everything's focused more on abilities, unlocking things. So we're doing a mixture, trying to make it as perfect as possible, Shinobi Life as possible, as you saw from all the goo designs, everything. I didn't want to do too much talking in the video till the end. I went back and I looked at Shinobi Life's boss system, and Shinobi Life had a really amazing boss system. Shinobi Life had a ton of good features if polished and released right. I thought it would have been something really big and unique. So within Shinobi Life 2, we want to take those features, add it into this game, and polish it, like really work on it and make it something unique. There's a lot of flaws in Shinobi Life, but the flaws is what made the game unique. It made it like, wow, this is new and never has been done before. So what if we improved that game, gave it some more unique stuff, and keep going with it? Like the story, for example, the open community side of the game is going to be really epic. So if you like community games, like if you were in Star Life or any type of community game, you know that you're in it because you like the small knit community and what it creates from that community. So obviously the community is going to start off with generations, and then it's going to be open. So Star Life never had progression or anything. People came to the community just to, not even for progression, they came to interact with each other and have wars. It's just like a really chill kind of game. But within this game, we want to have a really good progression system with doing in-game missions with your Jonin Sensei, progressing from academy student, like learning all the fundamentals from the Jonin Sensei, and having an in-game system which is set up for that. I can reveal a lot about the game. It's already on our Trello, but I'm going to save that for later videos, as I think I jam-packed you guys with too much information, and I didn't mean to hype you guys. I know what you saw might hype you, but wait till you see the Keki Genkais. Wait till you... Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop. If you saw some of the posters I made on Twitter with the chakra cloaks, we're way ahead. When this video is posted, we're way ahead of development of this video. It's just a lot of recording. It took up this entire weekend of recording and editing, which was quite a lot. My last thoughts on making this video, my friends actually told me I should do 6 separate video 10-minute videos and monetize them, but I felt like that's not the way to go. I want to make something unique that I've never have done before, and I stuck to that plan, which is an hour video. I know it's more monetization if I did 6 separate videos and just monetize them, but I'm gonna do that for the Keki Genkais. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold myself for that. The Keki Genkai is gonna be really epic to showcase. What else? I guess this is the end, honestly. Is this gonna be the final one? I hope so. The last ultimate Care Bros, BB Studio, RELLGames Naruto game. The last one. We've been known for making Naruto games on Roblox for the longest. This is it. This is it.